Hi Nithya, good morning. Hello
Hey
everyone.
Preeti, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good morning, Nithya.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Nithya. This is Amit as well.
Hi Amit, good morning. And good
Morning, dear.
morning,
How are you?
Shamini. I'm good. How are you? Just getting just getting things ready. Give me a couple of minutes. Okay, so how are you guys doing today? Good morning. It's February is coming to an end already. I still need to set up Instagram. Just give me 1 second. Okay, hi guys. How are you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so welcome to another Monday, and I'm set up on two devices, Instagram and also Zoom and Facebook. So we are live on Instagram, and did I start it? I didn't start it. Okay, now I'm starting it. Okay. Hi, guys. Good morning. We're live on Instagram, live on Zoom, live on Facebook. Welcome to another episode of Morning Star. Are you ready to change whatever you're willing to change today? Everything that is not allowed, that will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Also, in case you are switching on your video on Zoom or you're talking, you're going to be recorded, and this is going to go on our YouTube channel. So in case you don't want to be seen, please keep your videos off. If you're saying anything, it is recorded, and we treating that as permission to put it on our channel. So how does it get better? Yeah, so let's get started. And I was contemplating about what we would like to clear today. So I thought we will clear insecurities. It's like, how much ever you know that the universe has your back, you can trust yourself, but still when someone doesn't do what you expect, you still feel insecure. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, means. Hi, Meenakshi. So nice to see you here. Okay, my Instagram is not set up on my actual stand, so the phone is kind of moving. So I will and guys, if you have any questions on Instagram, please type in the comments. I'll try to read as much as I can. On Zoom, you can unmute yourself and ask. On Facebook, I will not get to it right now. Probably I'll look at it later and reply. But so if you are on Facebook, you might just want to switch on to Instagram, Chellam Nithya, or you might want to get onto the Zoom call. So how does it get better? Okay, so all the insecurities that I hold on to, all the insecurities that I hold on to because I see value in not letting them go, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Have you been an interesting point of view? Someone says something, and we all know interesting point of view, but how many of us use it? But anyway, someone tells you something, and you're like, interesting point of view, and you don't take it to heart, and it's all fine. But after 1 month, you start regretting, when they said it itself, I should have done it, or that time itself, I should have talked back, or, have you done that? Have you gone back to your past and regretted things? And have you said you were an interesting point of view, and when someone said something and then you're like, no, I'm not an interesting, I shouldn't have done that, interesting point of view didn't work. Have you guys faced that? Yes, no? Yeah, so we're going to talk about that, which is something, it's a very, very deep topic. It's actually not something for a free morning star call, but I thought we will do it because we would like to move consciousness. And I guess you guys are ready for it now. So how does it get better? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and mules. So have you followed the tools? Have you been an interesting point of view for that 10 seconds, not allow it to affect you, but not forgot about what happened and then started marinating in it few days and then 2 3 days and then not letting it go and making something into something bigger, which is not so required because you don't, just because of some insecurity, just because of you said you were an interesting point of view, but you still bought the person's point of view. You're still trying to defend. Thank you, Paradox. I said nice earrings because you're still trying to defend that what you did was right, even though you want to say you're an interesting point of view. So everywhere you want to be interesting point of view and you're not being interesting point of view because you really want to be right, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, means. How many of you still want to be so right? And how many of you still want to defend and someone tells you, this didn't work for me, what you said is not working for me. If it doesn't work for them, so what? I mean, that's why you take payment for what you say, so that at least you get the payment, because it working or not is completely up to them. It's not like, one size fits all and everyone will get what you say and everyone is willing to change. So where do you hold on to these insecurities about people not receiving you, about going back? Because when you are an interesting point of view, when someone tells you something, you are truly moving one step forward in life. It may not seem that you've moved forward, it may even seem like nothing is happening, but the universe has registered that this person is reacting so differently, so this issue is no longer as big, and the universe will do everything it can to support you to resolve this. And we have to learn to handle issues, right? You have to be responsible. You cannot, like, I mean, if you try to run away from things, they come to haunt you back. So the universe is kind of trying to do everything it can to change the outcome if you respond differently. And by being an interesting point of view for a few seconds, you are responding differently. Maybe you're not even being interesting point of view, but you're just trying to be interesting point of view. So you say, I don't get affected, but later you get affected and you think about it. So you're no longer an interesting point of view. And what you're telling the universe is kind of to, what are you telling the universe? You're telling the universe that I'm giving the same reaction after a few days so that things go back to where they were. And whatever step you've taken forward, you've taken 2 3 steps backward. So everywhere you know how to take a step forward and you think you would like to take a step forward, but you still truly would like to self-sabotage yourself and go backward, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys, provides, and beyonds. And how many of you have asked for money and you've got it, or you've asked for something and the universe has given it to you? It happens all the time. You're just asking for something and it's come, you've created it. But you still would like to be insecure and still would like to say, I can't create this because this is too much, or this won't happen because I'm not like that, or for whatever reason. So what invention and insecurity are you using to not allow yourself to be an interesting point of view? Everything that is will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. So what invention are you using and choosing to not allow yourself to be an interesting point of view? Everything that is will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Okay. So what do you guys think? Are you being interesting point of view? And it's okay if you don't be interesting point of view. When you first hear someone say something, it's okay if you react. But how soon can you get over that reaction? How soon can you take responsibility for what happened? How can you sort it out? Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. Sometimes you have to tell them this won't work. Are you afraid to say that? So everything that brought up and let down for you will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and men. And you have to be willing to let people go. You have to see, what I realized is I was thinking I really need other people to help me grow, to support me. And I can't do so much myself. Is that really true? So everything that brought up and let down will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, and men. And when people come in, their intentions are not like yours, their energy is not like yours. You think they're supporting you, God knows what they think. and what agenda do they have when they are kind of working with you. So all that is there. Probably they have an agenda that they're going to get something from you, and you are thinking that they're going to do something for you. So I've gone through these things, and then I realized in the end it is again how I hold my energies and what I be, more than, yes, people are there to support you, and I'm so grateful for everyone who's supporting me, who's been there with me, who's doing creating with me, and I can say for the first time I do have few people who are creating with me. It's never been true in the past, because I could never work with anyone, and me, it would always like something would happen and then they would just move away. And it's not that we fight or anything, it's just that the energy didn't work out. But now it's happening, and it's a new space, and I'm like, when will I do, what will I do to make this also go away? That's not a question, and that's not a good way to think. But anyway, so how does it get better? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, persons. But then I realized it's again about how you be too. And what if you just can trust yourself that you can do this one way or the other, and not expect anything from people. The other thing is, when people start working with you, and you see, I'm not saying working for me, because I believe people create with me. I don't believe anyone works for me. And it's also an inner child where someone told me that I'm not your servant, I don't work for you, when I did not mistreat them at all. But anyway, all these happen in my life where I think I'm kind to the people working for me, and then they are like, I'm not your servant, you don't get to tell me anything. And the funny part was, I didn't tell them anything. They just assume that I'm going to tell them something, and I don't want authority in my life. I don't want someone like you in my life. I can't work with you at all. So and that's why I take a lot of effort to tell people, you're not working for me, you're working with me. We would like to co-create, and that's how it is. Anyone you are with, you co-creating things. Co-creating can make things greater or make things go wrong completely. It depends on the person and you, and how much more present you are when you're co-creating. So all that is there. But did you make them more important, or did you say that they can do something that you cannot do, or did you expect something from them because you're so insecure that you by yourself may not be able to carry it out? So has that happened to you? So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, moons. What if you can just be grateful for everyone who showed up in your life, and truly be an interesting point of view, whether they're there or not, what they choose and what they do not choose. But you keep choosing something that will move you one step forward. And even if you feel like people are backing out, leaving, or not attending your classes, or not picking your phone calls, how many of you are facing that? I don't know how people are so busy, they don't even have time to read one WhatsApp or pick a phone call. So anyway, and there are some people who are so busy they cannot even respond to a text, and even if you follow up, they are extremely busy. I really cannot comprehend, because however busy I am, I do have time to read what's happening in my phone. And sometimes I choose to respond a little later, but I will choose to respond. In fact, at least I'll tell people that I can't respond to this at this point, or this won't work at this point. I think that's kind of honoring, because I really don't like it when people don't even respond to your messages at all. That's one of the main reasons that I don't message people and I don't call people. But anyway, so that's a different story. So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, males. So when you're feeling that they're not meeting your expectations, they're not doing what you're doing, why is that? It's because, are you feeling insecure about yourself? Have you truly decided that you are not enough for yourself? Have you truly decided that you cannot take your vision forward without them? Have you decided that their contribution is so significant that you never acknowledged your part in it? So everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and males. I mean, co-creation is where you have to acknowledge what you have done and what they have done too. Sometimes it goes either way. You're like, they are the ones who've done everything. Without them, I don't think I can move forward. And sometimes it's like, I've done everything, so without me, they are nothing. Both is not true. But what if it doesn't become, some clash of who's doing what, and instead, what will it create for both of us? What will create the most for all of us? Everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, birds, and beyonds, and all the insecurities that you're choosing to keep moving backward, even though you think you're moving forward, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, bowads, and beyonds. Okay, so how are you guys feeling? Any questions, comments? Is what I'm talking resonating with you guys? Does it make sense? Okay, Neeta's waving ahead. Thank you.
Yes, I think you got into my head. I needed this so badly. Thank you so much, Nithya.
Okay, you're welcome. Ankita is saying, thank you, Nithya. I had a fear of facing my client that I'm not enough. What you said now was so light. Yeah. So it's all the insecurities that, and you, they're your clients. They're not your boss or they're not the people who run you. So, I mean, if your clients don't like what you do, be willing to let them go. Be willing to ask for people who can actually receive you. So everything that brought up and let down will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys. Barka is saying, I feared people are not ready to receive me. What is the point of the fear? There will always be people who can receive you and people who can't. Whatever you do, whatever you don't do, there. I mean that's why consciousness is not as popular as it should be and can be, because many people don't receive this, and not everything is as popular because there are many people who cannot receive many things, and that's why there are so many people. That's the beauty of it, diversity. So many people receive so many different things. So there will be enough people to receive you, provided that you know that you are there for yourself and the universe is there for yourself, and you don't have that insecurity. So everything that brought up and let down will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. Okay, someone has typed meeting ID 8 and said Zoom not working.
Yeah, that's me only. Actually, the link in the message was not working. It is
Oh.
the one with the mail is working.
No, you can just come to the group description. There'll be a link there that would work.
Okay.
Or yeah, that would definitely work. So how does it get it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys. Thank you for saying it's you. Otherwise, I was about to reply. So this is what it is. So do you value what you do? Do you value yourself? Then the clients who can receive you, invite them to show up. And sometimes it might, Ankita saying, I love the cheetah at your back. Thank you so much, but that's a leopard. May not be really clear in the video. So it's okay if you confuse it with a cheetah. Works. So how does it get better? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. It's actually a life-size picture of a leopard. If you look at it, it looks so real, and it's the exact size of a real leopard. So anyway, that completely distracted me from what I was saying. What was I saying? Yeah, clients. So clients, your life doesn't depend on them. Don't be insecure that only if this client pays me, I can continue, or if this person doesn't pay me, I don't know what's going to happen. Only if these people come to my class. You are not functioning from abundance. Where is this insecurity of lack coming from is what you have to look at. So everything that brought up and let down will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. One of my clients, after receiving Bar's session and entity clearing, started gaining weight. She has put on 5 kgs in 1 week. What questions can she ask? I seriously think you have to tell her to stop eating, because putting on 5 kgs in 1 week should be a symptom of completely overeating. So you might want to check. And I do not think that's because of the Bar's session or the entity clearing. But anyway, it's up to you. So how does it get better? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. So so what void is she trying to fill with her eating, you might ask? Or what void is she trying to fill with extra weight? So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Okay. Yeah, she's probably overeating. So probably you can, I have done some addiction calls. Probably you can suggest that, or you have to see how you can, what you can do to stop her eating. Otherwise, anyway, so let's come back to the topic. What were we talking about? Today I'm getting so spaced out. So how does it get better? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. Yeah, so you're not dependent on your clients. And what if you can function that way instead of if this person doesn't come to me? So when you create something from desperation that this person should come to my class, this person should be my client, it doesn't turn out well. Even if they do show up, they still say something didn't work, or this is not something that I would work for me, or probably they wouldn't pay you because they'll say this is not working. So what if you can function from abundance? I have more than enough. All the extra money that comes in is amazing for me. And then you will see how your client flow changes, how people would like what you have to offer, because you are an invitation of abundance by being abundance, and you're not functioning from the insecurity of lack. Everything that is times a godzillion will you destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. Bhavna is saying, I've put on weight. Should I say what void I'm trying to fill? If you're overeating, you can try that question. Okay, and I do have a before sculpting class March 1st in Bangalore and March 16th in Delhi. You can definitely reduce your body shape, size. It has helped many people control eating also. This is not access, but it's something that I've created by myself, and there are no prereqs. So if you'd like to change your body, do come there. How does it get better? Okay, March 16th in Delhi and March 1st in Bangalore, very shortly, happening in 2 places. You can choose either if you really would like to change a lot of stuff in your body. And overeating is not kind to your body, so you can ask yourself why you're not being kind to yourself. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, minutes. Okay, any questions, guys? Anyone has anything to ask? I'm in such a health situation that my finance has stopped. Bhavna, that is not a question. You are saying a statement that you want to make true for you. So that's not going to change anything.
But the thing is that like I want to do classes, but my job and all, everything is, in such a situation.
Can
I
anyone
cannot go.
stop you if you really want something? Can anyone stop you?
I really want to do classes, but Abhi, let's see.
No, if you
I'm not
really
being
want
able to
something,
create.
no one can stop you. It's just because you're telling yourself, I don't have the money, or I'm pathetic in health, or you're giving yourself, you're thinking that way. So that your point of view will create your reality. So you have to change your point of view. Then only things will change.
So I have to do interesting point of view.
You have to be interesting point of view.
Yeah, I have to be interesting.
And you have to allow things to change, because the universe will take time to change things. So if it doesn't happen tomorrow, again we go back to the same point of view, that it's not working. And it's pretty much a choice about how you think. Okay, so everything that brought up and let down will you now destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. So any other questions, guys? Are you feeling a little more secure now? Are you feeling you can do things better? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, and beyonds. So it's about you controlling not even controlling, having fun with what you think. When I have such a powerful mind, why would I not use it to think happy thoughts? Why would I use it to allow it to pull me down the drain? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. Okay, so if you guys would really like to change everything about your body, from shape, size, you can drop one size definitely in the class. Disease, your teeth, your hair, your bone structure, a lot of different things. Before sculpting is the class for you. It's much more than changing the body. There are so many things internally that will change. Your being will shift. You will feel extremely expansive and spacious. So I'd recommend you to join the class. If it calls out to you, ask your body, definitely it will call out. Okay, Monica says she's so grateful for the call. Thank you, Monica. I'm grateful for you too. And hi, Sakshi, you joining? You're joining when I'm about to end the call. So morning star calls are going to be a little shorter going forward. We're going to start doing 30 minutes to 40 minutes. I think I've told this in the previous calls. We're not going to do full 1 hour. So do join at 9 a.m. if you would like to get the full benefit of the call, or obviously the recording is available. And even today, there's so many people who say, I listened to this episode of Morning Star and this changed for me. All the episodes are really amazing. They clear a lot of stuff. In March, I do have a foundation coming up in Bangalore, Access Foundation. If any one of you are really interested in exploring more of the Access tools, if you've done Access bars, can get in touch with me. I will tell you details about foundation. So how does it get better? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, boys, meons. And the final announcement I wanted to tell you guys is I've come up with a new course. It's not Access. It's called Spirit Chance Facilitation Course. So what is Spirit Chance? It's based on the book that I've written, my books, Walking with Wolf and Walking with Wolves. So what you can do with Spirit Chance is you can actually reduce, if someone has pain, you can see the pain reduce, go away by 5-10 minutes. If it's a recent pain, obviously if it's a pain that's been there for 15-20 years, it's going to take more time. You can let go of your fears. You can reprogram your subconscious mind. You can figure out, because the way your mind works is today is an effect. Whatever is happening is an effect. The cause is something else. So if you want to figure out what is the cause in your subconscious mind that's caused the problem, the Spirit Chance will really help. And then you can actually use the chance not only to find the cause, but also change what's happening in your life by chanting what is happening. And it's a facilitator course, as in you can teach others. It is available for everyone. There is no prereqs, because it's that simple. It's not complicated at all, and everyone should be able to get it, is the idea. Facilitator means you can teach others, you can do group classes, you can do one-on-one sessions with Spirit Chance. You can add it as a beautiful tool, especially if you love teaching people in groups and seeing the magic. You can join. It's available only at 30,000, and a facilitator course at that cost is because it's the first time I'm doing it, so it's a one-time cost. It's available at 30,000 till February 28th. From February 29th to March 8th. March 8th is the class. March 8th, 9th, 10th. It'll become 35,000. The price will increase. And the good news is, for any of my basic shamanic students, it's only at 10,000. So if you would like it, you should definitely get in touch with me, or it's there on my website, the link to register for the class. We have posted it on enough groups. So take a look and get in touch with me if you're interested. But that will really enable you to empower different people, empower what's happening in them. It's very simple, very beautiful. If you want to know more, please go to Unearth One Earth Instagram page, and we have put some free Spirit Chance there. You can take a look to see what it's doing, what it's changing, and then you can sign up. So how does it get better? Okay, guys, so that is what I wanted to tell you guys.
The
Yes,
Insta pages, One Earth.
Unearth One Earth. I'll type it for you. Unearth One Earth is my organization, which is about, Unearth means find, One Earth is about how the whole planet is the same and oneness. So we would like for people to find the oneness and figure out how
You're
beautiful
very,
One Earth is.
I said you're very progressive, touchwood.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing girl.
Thank you so much. How does it get better? So these are all available for you guys. And I'll take one last question before we can close today morning's call. And thank you everyone for joining. And I hope that it contributed to you. Oh, someone has asked how to overcome ADHD. ADHD. So first of all, ADHD is not a disease, attention deficit hypersensitive, some syndrome, I think. Hyper disorder. I don't know the full form, but it's not a problem. You might want to get your bars run a little more. That should help. You might want to say where are you lacking the presence and focus. So when you start focusing on your presence, that should help. Is it for you or someone else? Based on that, you can take a call. But you can definitely start with bars and, what's the value of not being present? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, means. Or are you judging the person who has ADHD? Is it just a judgment? What if that's fine? What if being weird is fine? So it can go either way. What if you don't have to judge people who are different and receive their contribution either way? It's 2 ways of looking at it. One is to let go of the judgment, and then one is to see where they're not being present. Because if you're overly hyper, it's only because maybe you're not being present at the moment. You're trying to run away from something. Are you trying to run away from responsibility? Are you trying to run away from people? Are you trying to run away from yourself? So everything that brought up and let down, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys, poets, and beyonds. Yes, okay, people. So we are done with today's morning's call. Thank you for everyone joining, and have a great day. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nithya.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nithya.
Thank you.